All right, and we are back. Sorry about that, everybody. A little bit of technical difficulties.
Yeah,
These shoutouts
but
to
I think
Rex
we
for
are back.
keeping time in the meantime.
Yep. Shoutouts to Rick's absolute amazing timekeeper of a person, and also an amazing person. Don't want to get that wrong.
But looking at Geo, it looks like TK did end up going for Moss Knights. Cooper must have been just going for Vengefly King. It does look or I guess 216 is fine on 1221. You get a little bit of extra from
Yeah,
Grozmother. So.
216 is not an issue at all. If anything, it's a little bit extra from what you really
Mhm.
need. So coming into Epogo here on Cooper's end.
Nice, and
Damage
gets
tank
that
Epogo,
Weepogo.
very nice. And on the soul as well, going into the Mantis Village. You see those timers 20 seconds apart. You see that PC advantage that Cooper has.
He's going to be setting up the Magic Claw early control here. And nice, gets hit on the first attack.
Nice. We see
Yeah.
TK coming in here straight to the Epogo as well. Very nice. Gets it. Yeah, big shoutouts to Chris for being absolutely on top of it with setting the stream back up after it went down.
Yes, for sure.
Get to see more racing action. See the early control on the left and moving over to Crossroads Stag and Grusmother on the right. Three soul not what you want to be seeing. You usually want around either 4 or 5 here, but 3 is manageable. Anything 2 or 2 or more is really manageable without too much time loss, but you do want to be seeing 4 really.
Yeah, for the Jennifer, if you're able to just do one hit on it, helps out. Gonna
Let's see
miss
how that's
the
been
hit
going
on
to
the
beat that.
Aspid, unfortunately, but not much of a problem. Has all the soul he needs going into Grozmother.
We'll see what the RNG says here. Goes a little off, but not an issue. Ooh, that's gonna be Sealing GL.
Yeah, hopefully he's able to recover it.
43, not what you want to be seeing. There's 7 stuck up there.
Oh, and he got
Okay,
it.
there we
Okay.
go. All 7. And the cleanup,
And
this is 1, not a big deal. Bit of a spicy
luckily he
cleanup
was
with
a
that
little bit
ultimate
ahead
there.
of was a little ahead on Geo, so even if he couldn't get that 7, it wouldn't have been too big of an issue, but every little bit
Yeah,
helps.
having that 15 extra. But it could have potentially made the difference here. You
For
see on
sure.
the left, TK heading into Mom as well.
Ooh, looks like maybe missing one of the nail cancels. Gonna have another Grudmother kill really high to the top. Are we gonna see Ceiling Geo on both runners? No, we're not.
Or not. We'll see how this cleanup goes. So see Cooper on the right side, setting up for the Shadeskip, puts on Shaman Stone. I'll say this 2 Gruzzers, 3 Gruzzers, not really what you want to be seeing.
Oh, and going for
I
the
have never
walking
seen that
storage to
walking storage
Saluva.
before. Alright. Pay attention to the right side of the screen here. I'm gonna see. Potentially, yes, there it is. The ultimate strat, the 0/walking storage.
Yeah, I believe
Dashing off that.
the gate walking storage out of Grudmother, from what I think I've seen in the Discord, saves like in the order of frames, if even that.
Frames.
So it's why we don't see it very often, but it does look really cool.
It does look cool. And it confuses people sometimes.
And sometimes that's all that
It
matters.
sure confused me. Alright. See TK heading into the Shadeskip as well. good. We'll see what happens with the walking storage here. One slash. Nice.
And not
Oh, barely misses
quite
it.
enough distance.
Doesn't clear the ledge and loses the walking storage just barely before reaching the water.
Yeah, that can be really tough to reach the water right there. You need to have a pretty good jump underneath the ceiling, because if you end up bumping into the ceiling, you'll lose your walking storage as well.
Yeah, absolutely not an easy trick to do, especially with 1 slash. 2 and 3 slashes are a bit nicer in terms of getting to the water, but see Cooper's a full Dream Nail segment ahead at this point.
Yeah, a little bit
Though
of
there is also the timer lag.
yeah, a little bit of timer delay. But I know, like, honestly, having done some race and stuff before using load normalizers, sometimes it can kind of throw off your cycles and stuff. So just an unfortunate thing we have to put up with, but
Yeah.
not too bad.
Sometimes you just have to make do.
Mm-hmm.
And we're definitely making do this stream. Let me tell you that.
And Cooper gonna be able to get that resting ground walking storage.
Very clean. I believe it's somewhere around 1 frame or 1 or 2 frames. Not an easy trick at all. It does hit it though. Let's head into King Station and City of Tears. I believe we are going to see the Hollowness seal here. Saw a little bit of maybe a slight mishap there with the Husk Sentry.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think a little bit of Geo got left on the right side of the journal there. So maybe
Yeah.
not coming in with as much as he would like to have.
Not amazing. Does take that damage thing and does take the bench, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Though at the same time, 64 shouldn't really be an issue. Might need to get the lever enemies near the fountain once or twice though. We'll see what happens with the Geo, how it plays out.
Well, looks like he didn't get the double on Gorgeous Husk coming in. Gonna take a hit from that. And ended up having to use an extra fireball anyways for that other double, so.
F22. 522. I don't remember whether that's enough to you. TK having the sentry come all the way down to that bottom row. Gonna have to burn a little bit of soul trying to deal with that.
Yeah, so we did see Cooper going for killing the lever lads. Oh, not really sure what happened there going for the lever skip.
Yeah. Not sure. Maybe the lever was just an illusion the entire time. Also playing on the fabled 1222 patch. So we see Cooper heading up to watch a nice TK, a bit behind, but working his way up.
So it looks like TK is going to be going for rafters this run. Choosing not to go down and open that lever right now.
Interesting routing decision, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, very clean first watcher from Cooper there. That was really well done.
Super well played. See
Going
how
for
the
a right
see if
side
he can keep it
opening.
up. A bit of damage. Getting slashes. A good pattern to deal with. Oop.
Yeah, Watcher staying really grouped up for him. And killing them right in sync. That is very
Simultaneous
nice.
kill. PK also heading into the fight, getting that extra 6 soul from the double dream nail before Activating the fight. Ooh, that shit, that VS was very nice on Cooper's end, and that one.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, the stalls. You seeing here?
Oh my
And,
gosh.
ooh, again with that stall. Maybe not the best Watcher Knight's fight for the faint of heart, but does make it through 1 health. To see TK on the other side on 2 health, not really what you want to be seeing. 1 health with both Watchers still alive.
Ooh, going for those pogas there. They both have
Really not what you want to be seeing in a race.
dead.
Okay. Rolls over this way. Does another roll. And just gonna take a safety heal here. Oh, there's another pair left. Okay. Oh no.
Yeah.
There's another pair left.
I definitely appreciate seeing that safety heal from TK.
Yeah. Very much appreciate that in race setting, especially without a safety bench in City. Have to keep that in mind as well. Cooper could almost afford to take that risk. TK really can. Gonna be put back in Salubra if he dies here, but 2 health for the last Watcher, and a nice double to finish it off.
Yeah, a little bit scary at times, but well played by TK to get through that. Yeah, so I know it's kind of interesting. We're seeing TK not taking any safety benches in City, going for Rafter skip. And I think we've kind of seen a few matches in this tournament so far where the runner who's coming in with kind of a worse PB trying to play, kind of knowing the matchup and trying to play to some harder strats, really looking to maybe like PB or just play really well in order to beat an opponent they might not have a favorable matchup against.
Yeah, and with this like almost 2-minute difference, you almost have to do that if you want to be able to compete with that higher time, with that lower time, excuse me. Cooper comes down a very nice, very safe route to get to. Lem tries to go for that Walkling storage from the elevator. Doesn't quite get it though. You don't see that every day.
Especially with
after
how
the
many
incident.
runners have been going for the Rafters reroute.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good Walkling storage though.
Yeah, and gonna get 1 chain there, extend it for a little bit further.
Yeah. I believe even with Raptors route, you can't get 1 elevator Walkling storage from Lem if you on the way back down.
On the way out, yeah.
Yeah. But also, you can already have the elevator down. It's a bit less effective at that point. Yeah, we're gonna need some extra geo. Not quite enough still. Not sure what he's gonna do about this. Whether he's gonna get some extra city geo or just gonna go for Beast End Rocks. He's a bit low on soul. 3 soul is enough to do rafters, but still scary.
Yeah,
So
not gonna
yeah,
be
Cooper
any
does
to
get
lift.
this geo.
TK not really gonna have enough soul to go for a backup if he does end up using his fireball here.
Does go for left side. If you're going for
Okay.
left side, then this is enough soul, yeah.
Yeah, you have a little bit more time to get what you need.
The legacy. After skip, also known as Milo percent skip. We don't need 1 fireball. It is possible with no fireballs, but much more difficult.
Yeah, nicely done in Raptors by TK. I think we had a little bit of a scary moment where he caught himself on the side of a platform, but altogether, really clean.
Also a little scary with that sentry again. Covering that, covering the transition a little bit.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. Are they called heavy sentries or? I have not played the the Hollow Knight Wordle enough to the journal, excuse me, enough to have all the enemy names memorized.
Yeah, I've not kept up with it. Most of what I see in like debug the enemies tab, I think they just show up as like fat sentries, but I don't think that's the name of the
Yeah,
journal.
I don't believe that's the that's the official name that you see in the journal. To see Cooper heading into Peaks and TK heading into King's Stag to try to catch up here. Ooh! That Pokex does get the second backup.
Nice. Yeah, that
A
can be
little
really
scary,
tough
but yeah.
going for any kind of backup in Pogax. At that point, you kind of
Yep.
do just need to improvise a little bit.
Yep. You have some chat confirmation that they are indeed called heavy sentries. What health here is not what you want to be seeing.
Yeah,
We're
hopefully
on the brink
Cooper
of death.
feels comfortable going for the damage list and see hard room.
Yeah, going to have to do that either damageless cycle or just heal at some point potentially.
It's looking like he's gonna be going for damageless.
Yeah. Does go through a damageless. Ooh, a little scary, but does make it.
Yeah. Worried he
Damageless
might have been a
always
little bit
tight cycle.
late there, but yeah, very clean room from Cooper there. That's
Never
gonna be
scary at all, does get C-dash.
yeah, another 1 HP Crystal Heart pickup for the books. I feel like that's gotta be probably more runners finish like have that than not in this race so far, right?
Yeah, yeah, honestly. I don't know. Definitely a lot. Too many to keep track of on one hand.
And DK gonna nail that Pogax first try. Hopefully going to save a little bit of time on Cooper here. The split continues.
You know, comms curse and all
Yeah,
that.
I might have spoke a little too soon. And yeah, laser cycles after falling down like that, not very kind. TK needs to go around the bottom there.
Guess that's his skip into Fog Canyon.
TK is struggling quite a bit in this room.
2 health, 1 health, never mind. A little scary to be at. Does take that heal. As opposed to Cooper, who did get C-dash regardless with that damageless cycle. Using that C-dash, getting into Teacher's Archives. Left side entry, going down to Monomon. Before that, we have to fight the all too well-known Jellyfish of Death, Umu.
Gonna be coming in with 3 health. Hopefully we see some heals here before the damage cycle start.
You know, hopefully. TK! TK with that death at the very end of that Crystal Peaks. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that really hurts to die in that room because you basically need to just go through all of Peaks again.
Yeah. CC Cooper heading on with that Umu fight. Honestly, without a death, this is a pretty set race, but we'll see what goes. We'll see what happens. It is entirely possible that we see a death here at 1 health. Just as I say that, going to have to go for that 3 cycle. Yeah, not enough time to get that soul. Not enough time to dodge that hit. He takes that death, and now we're even on death. So we'll see what happens. That death hurts for Cooper as well.
It really does. Yeah, not
He might
taking that
even need more
archives
than that Peaks
bench.
death.
Yeah, so definitely the race is closer than it was a few moments ago, but
It's definitely closer than it was half a minute ago. Half a minute ago, it was likely around a 3-minute difference. Now it's down to 1 after that death.
Hmm.
Again, this is a high stakes race. The loser of this one is loses their chances at the loser of this race loses his chances to get into the bracket. TK again at 2 health. Especially with that Geo not there, this is gonna be scary.
Hmm. Yeah, death at this point makes it really hard to make up that Geo.
Cooper gonna take that safety strat. This is a very safety strat. Very safety strat gonna fall down here and make it over to at least it's Shade at full health.
And hopefully
Is gonna need
TK
3 Dream Nails here.
hopefully TK knows how to handle the Sea Heart room with his Shade there. It shows up in a kind of problematic spot for just trying to keep with the normal cycle.
Showing up here. Okay. Does lose the good cycle. Let's see Cooper doing getting those 3 Dream Nails on pace for a 2 cycle here. Okay, finally making it over to that C dash. Both runners with a pretty good second split on both of these. Cooper with a left side Ulu? Haven't seen that in a while.
Nice. Yeah, gonna get that 2 cycle second try. And gets the setup for the Walkling storage. Nice. Yeah, very clean on that second try at the split there for Cooper.
Getting hit in that Gruz drop. Not we really want to be seeing.
Not sure.
Don't know
TK
what
is
was-
going to the right in that room. Might have gotten
Who knows?
lost a little
Who
bit.
knows? Alright, 2 Dreamers down, 1 to go for Cooper. Just has to go through Deep Nest. Queen's Gardens and Deep Nest. One of the hardest parts of the run still to come in QGA, all the way through QG and through Trap Bench. Not an easy split, TK. 1 health. Don't betray us. We got 1 health to work with and make it count.
Surely TK is gonna take the bench here.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna take the bench.
Use that object pogo to get up to the bench a little quicker.
We see them high-fiving through that transition. Alright.
We're coming up on QGA now.
Whew. Very nice
Nice.
first try.
You
I'll
always
see that
love to
every
see a
day.
first try QGA.
Always love to see that first try. CTK on the left side, setting up for a 2 cycle. Getting that first cycle, let's see how this goes. I don't know if that was a double.
I
Not
believe
100%
that
sure.
that last fireball doubled, but it's a little hard to tell without the audio.
Yeah. We'll see what happens here. Maybe seeing a second left side. Oh, not quite getting that last fireball. It does have to go for the 3 cycle. Did not matter whether that last fireball in the first cycle was a double or not. 1 health, a little scary. Don't want to be at 1 health here. Okay, it was just that one last fireball in
Yeah.
that second cycle.
That is really unfortunate,
Unfortunate.
for TK. But at least
You're
gonna
not gonna
have
have
the
to do the
easy
C
3
dash.
cycle. We kind of missed it. I think Cooper had a little bit of trouble with that second wave of Petras. Had to spend some time killing that further left one, but on his way into deepness now.
2 health. This is scary because this is quit out HP, and Cooper doesn't have the Geo for the quit out. Can't afford to do that, so he's gonna have to probably heal at some point.
Yeah, but he's kind of running out of time to do it and still pick up soul from enemies, so not really sure what his plan's gonna be here.
Yeah, might be looking for the heal halfway through Den after the first devout. Well, that's
Yeah, but even
scary
that
because
is scary.
you do have to get that soul at 1 health.
Especially on 1221 for people not familiar with this patch, the eggs in Beastin can spawn extra enemies when you hit them, which I think just makes it even scarier to try to pick
Yeah.
up soul after that first devout. Yeah, we'll see what he does
See what
here.
happens. We see from Rix's timings, TK, even with that 3 cycle, did save still. A minute and a half to Cooper. Okay, going to do that damageless. Woohoo! The Valstrat! Taking that nail cancel in the last one.
Yeah. A little bit risky. You need to feel really good about your nail cancels to go for that at 2 health. But it worked out well for Cooper.
Ooh, scary still. At 1 health, and that Transdash Boko.
Oh my gosh.
Surprised that he's still alive. It does make it up. TK on the other hand, getting maybe a second. Try 1 damage QGA. Not bad. Especially with the ability to quit out here. And yeah, that's gonna be a death from Cooper. That's the second death this race from Cooper. 3 combined.
I
All of a
do wonder a
sudden, it's
little
a
bit
race.
if Cooper might not be watching the race and maybe kind of feeling after that death in Umu that he needs to play risky here.
Yeah, potentially. Goes for the default skip. Doesn't quite get it. Not something that you can really just do on the fly unless you're practiced at it.
It does look like he not super comfortable with what to do here. He didn't open up the shortcut.
We'll see what happens. Not quite enough damage still. That fireball should do it, yeah. Still, 1 health again, needs to get soul for the heal. If he dies here, that's scary. And yeah, that like AP said, those eggs can spawn spiders, and just like that, there's all that Geo gone.
Yeah, that's really tough to make up at this point. Like, I think honestly, like, your only option is kind of to farm devout's here, right?
Yeah, and again, getting the instant open on the devout, jeez, just the game does not want him to do well in this race. See, TK potentially taking back the lead here. An unforeseen turn of events, 4 total deaths this race, 3 of them on Cooper's side. That 2-minute buffer between the PBs might not be enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we've seen so much throughout the tournament. Like, these kind of upsets do happen in a tournament setting.
Say not common, but not uncommon at the same time. So you see TK coming into Den. The faster time than Cooper's on his last run. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay, taking that heal.
Saving the grub this time, hopefully gonna give him some good luck.
Okay, did not get the instant backup, which is good. And TK does do the quit out here. And taking that safety dash back. 113 needs an extra 137 Geo somewhere in Den. Probably gonna have to get that from Georox, killing Devouts. I believe Georox can give 45 Geo, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah,
Still not enough.
Sure,
Going to need
but
to get at least, at the very, very least, 2 Devouts here somewhere. And with no great way to get soul on them, that's going to take a while.
yeah. Really is giving TK a chance to come back here if he's able to make it through
DK though,
and first
still
try.
2 health.
Not
Just
gonna
get a
save
bit
the
of that
grub,
Geo.
unfortunately.
Doesn't have Geo. Does need to kill 2 Devouts, 36, 39, not 40. Not enough. Going to need, again, another 54 Geo.
Yeah, so that's 2
Let's
devouts
see
worth,
how he-
right?
Yeah. 2 Devouts, or potentially 2 Spiders. 1 Devout and 2 Spiders. See how that works. 1 health though. Don't want to be at 1 health. Regardless, it's not too big of an issue here, but yeah, 231, not gonna be enough. And opts to take that top devout for the extra 43 Geo, and that should be plenty. Still, a lot of time loss.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is TK's race to lose at this point.
Yep, TK has Hera, gonna be making his way out of Beasta now, and he just gets to go straight to the stag.
Insane turn of events. Somehow, Cooper and TK leaving Den at this exact same time. Of course, timers entirely desync at this point. A minute 40 difference between the two. TK in the lead.
Cooper gonna be leaving Beasta and no soul to Firebell, and also on 1 HP. Gonna most likely have to take a little bit of time to heal in Dirtmouth before heading into Black Egg.
Breeze is on TK's side. We'll see if everything's fine there. Does get back to Dirtmouth. Yeah, we're good. Takes that Dirtmouth bench. Yeah, basically tied on footage. TK very, very much in the lead in time. See what happens here. Cooper going to need a TK, a THK death from TK, as he does Rocket Knight here. Opening the door while sea dashing. Just going straight all in for the content. And goes in.
And here we go. We're gonna have the double THK fight on screen here in just a bit.
We'll see how this pans out. I believe Cooper does have a slightly better THK, but slightly isn't gonna cut it when you're a minute 50 behind.
Yeah.
You're gonna need something to go horribly wrong on the left side if you want to win this. So this great opening from TK.
Mm-hmm. Not quite
I've
gonna
never
get the
seen that
double
double.
there, I don't think.
I think that was a double.
Did it? Gonna be a little bit
Cooper
too
does
high
get
for
into phase
that
2 a
one.
little earlier. A little bit before TK does, and gets that scream. Again, TK's race to lose.
Mhm.
And from the fact that he was in chat earlier, I believe TK is also watching, so might be playing things a little bit safe. Cooper, on the other hand,
Yeah.
has everything to lose. Just needs to takes those 2 heals. Yeah. 1 health, not where you want to be at. All of these flame pillars. And into a bounce.
Yeah, Cooper not getting ideal patterns here at all.
Yeah. Goes for the screen kick, gets
He's gonna
it.
get it.
But TK on gets the scream as well. 2 health. I think this might be a TK win here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Both THKs done. Cooper gets the upper hand footage-wise, but TK again still ahead 2 minutes in time, and that's going to be GG's for Cooper in this tournament. Not going to be able to advance to the double elimination bracket. TK again, round 5 still exists. Does have to win that next race if he wants to get in there.
Yeah, GG's to our runners.
Yeah, GG's. That is a race to watch. That is certainly one of the races to watch. 37-47 from TK and 39-39 from Cooper.
And it kind of goes to show you how volatile these race matches can be sometimes. Like, something goes wrong and you just have to play with it.
Yeah.
But with that, we're going to go ahead and pull in our runners for a post-match interview. So yeah, welcome on in, TK, Cooper. GG's to both of you.
Yeah, GG's. Let's go ahead. Ask Cooper first. How did you feel about that race? 感想の感想をお願いします。
いやー、ウームまでは非常にうまかったんですけど、もうウーム以降がどんどんひどくなって、特にビーストデンとかすごい焦って全然ダメでした。
Yeah, was a good run up until Umu, but past there it just kept getting worse and worse, especially with Beasten and getting getting a little scared and having to do some risky strats and just fell apart from there.
Yeah, those deaths in Beast Den are just so hard to come back from, but great job finishing out that run still, Cooper.
So, can I ask what happened? I was watching the stream a little because that helps me like not be as nervous. But then I saw Cooper die in Beastin, and I realized I gotta turn this off or I'm gonna be a wreck. Because I realized there was a chance.
So Cooper had, I believe, 1 death in Umu, a death in Beasten, and another death in Beasten before getting the shade back, so losing all that Geo.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. But TK, GG on the win. How are you feeling after that run?
I'm really shaky. I don't really know how that happened. Very unfortunate. But, you know, one more till top 16. And I gotta say, I told you I was gonna win, so the prophecy's coming true.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. You do need to get one more win to get into that top 16. And in chat, I see a comment saying, isn't it potentially possible to advance with 2-3 since there are 26 players in 16 advance? I'm not entirely sure on that, but
yeah, I have no idea how Swiss works.
There might be 1 or 2 or 3 records that make it into the top 16. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, and if that does happen, I believe it would be based off of average time in all the races.
It would be average times, yep.
Which honestly just puts even more weight on this last match. Like round 5 for everyone is going to be very important for trying to bring down that average time.
To Cooper, sorry, I'm gonna try to speak Japanese, and my Japanese is not good. But Cooper, watashi no nihongo wa heta desu. Demo, anata wa tego wa aita data. Resu wa tanoshikatta.
ありがとう。楽しかったです。Thank you.
A little Japanese conversation there. Thank yous on both sides, and thank you to the racers. GG's. Thank you everyone for watching. If there's nothing else, if there's no questions from chat, then I think we were going to end this here. Don't think I see anything right now, so yeah, just gonna wrap it up here. Yeah, thank you all for watching.
Thanks for coming, Chris. Thanks for restreaming. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks to the racers, GG's to the racers. Thanks to Chris for restreaming, pulling through with getting the stream started back up when it crashed. Next race, if I can check real quick, I believe is tomorrow. If I can pull up the schedule right
Yes.
now. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Saturday. That's going to be, I think, 23 o'clock, 11 p.m. GMT. So look forward to that. Joe Sphinx versus Noani. That should be a good race to watch as well. But yeah, thank you. Until then, that is the Any Percent tournament. We'll see you next race. Thanks for watching.
Bye bye.